This one is nothing. My life inside, my experiences inside, my bliss inside. So this Vaani is the creation by the Creator. It is not the lecture of the materialistic man. I am not the speaker. I am the listener. The one who is speaking will go inside you through the ears, will burn your all the five thieves inside, and you can keep starting freshing yourself. You will see yourself fresh one day. Nothing. So one is to make you nothing. How does listening to only Vaani will help? What is the mechanism? Don't understand it. I have heard about other practices like self-hypnotism, positive affirmations, auto-suggestions, etc. Here we are just listening passively. How does it work? Please explain. Before getting into the question, we should know first the base. Get what the Vaani is. What is Vaani? Vaani, in the worldly language, what we say is the lecture, the speech. In the spiritual language, we say the Vaani. Definitely, there must be some difference, at least in the words, to make one understand that this is not the materialistic lecture. It is the spiritual lecture. Materialistic lectures are to grow you for the materialistic world. Spiritual lectures are to grow you in the spiritual world. What is materialistic world? Materialistic world, whatever you can see. Whatever you can see is the materialistic world. Seeing by your eyes, these two eyes, everything is the materialistic world. What we say in the spiritual language, Maya. Everything what you see is Maya. Maya means everything, whatever you can see. You see your family members, your husband or the wife, mother or the father, brother or the son, children. You see your job, your post, the money, everything in the world which you see is the Maya, and which you cannot see by your these two eyes, which cannot be seen by these two eyes, cannot be heard by these two ears even, is the spirituality. Whatever you are hearing also is Maya. But when I say what you see, because 90% in the world we are doing everything by the eyes. So eyes are the main part in our body which starts creating the desire of anything by seeing something outside. So eyes is the main part, but other parts also are important. So all the parts of this body, you can say, all the five senses when go outside, attached to the outside world, which creates lust, which creates attachment, which creates anger, greed or the ego. Whatever in this world, whatever attached with these senses is all Maya. And beyond these five senses, there is the sixth sense, that is spiritual sense. With these five senses, when you are getting attached in the outside world, everything breaks into two. When senses are attached with the outer world, what you can see, can hear, can smell, can touch, can taste, is all Maya. And everything has its two parts. Because materialistic world is divided into two parts. Spirituality is one. There is no two. So everything in the materialistic world, in the Mayavi world, is divided into two. There are the two corners. For example, if you are tasting something, you may not taste something. You are enjoying by seeing something, you may not enjoy by seeing something. You may enjoy by hearing something, you may not enjoy by hearing something. You may enjoy by touching someone, you may not enjoy by touching someone. You may smell and enjoy something, but you may not enjoy by smelling the other. Everything in the materialistic world is divided into two. You are divided into two. Outside body and the inner body. Outside the male and the female. There is a happiness, then the sadness is there. If there is a respect, there is a disrespect also. If there is a birth, there is a death also. If there is something going on working, there is something not going on working. Everything in the materialistic world, in the Mayavi world, connected with the two. And where two are required? When there is a game. In any game, if you don't have the other parts, game will be boring. Game will be boring. So the whole world, the materialistic world, is nothing but a playground. Nothing but a playground. To enjoy. To enjoy. To enjoy the win, to enjoy the loss. If you have win, you are clapping. If you lose, you are weeping. Enjoy the both. There can never be one. In the materialistic world, everything has its opposite. So, beyond this materialistic, beyond this Mayavi world, where these five senses are attached, is Mayavi world. Beyond these five, there is outside this body, there is an inner body, that from where the current is coming. Fifth senses, five senses with this body, with the physical body, to play the game in the outside world. But the sixth sense is to take silence. Sixth sense, you can say the passive. Five senses are the active. Five senses are the active. They are playing. They are on work. The sixth sense is the passive. It is not working. On the sixth sense, there is no two. That's why when we reach to that sense, he neither enjoys anything in the outer world, nor he is getting disturbed in the outer world. He is beyond any happiness or the sadness. He is beyond any profit or the loss. He is beyond any promotion or the demotion. He is beyond any respect or the disrespect. He is beyond any birth or the death. The one who reached to the sixth sense, or the third eye, or the 10th door, all the words given by the spiritual, those who achieve the target, means beyond five sense. Because you had come from the sixth sense, and you have to go back to the sixth sense. Like you go in the market or in your office or anywhere in the daylight, night you come to your home. Whole day you are active, at night you are passive. So this is what the difference. Likewise, you are active and passive in your life outside in the materialistic world. Same way, there is a two from the God who had created you, who is sustaining you, who will destroy you. The one who had created this game. So the one who is beyond the senses, who is sitting with the sixth sense, who is the controller, who is the creator of you and me. So, to come back to the sixth sense is the main achievement. You have come out of your home to enjoy in this playground. This earth is nothing but the playground. And in the playground you have to be active, either to clap, make hurray, or to play on the field. You have to be active. But you have to go back to your home. You are never sitting in the playground when you go for any match or something. You are going back to your home. No one, even players are not halting at the playground after the game is over. They are not putting their house over there. They are not living there permanently. They are going back. All those who are viewers are also going back. Game is over. Likewise, you came in on this earth to play the game, to view the game, to observe the game. You had made your shelter here. You had made your house here. And when someone puts his house in the playground, will enjoy? Will enjoy? He cannot. So, you have to go back to your home back. You have to go back to your home. And your home is nothing but the God home. We say the word God. Your origin, from where you started your journey, and that is completely the passive. You have to be completely inactive from this materialistic world. When you are inactive, then only you can catch the one. Like if you put stone in some pond or in swimming pool, you are watching your face, but the moment you put the stone, water starts splashing here and there. The waves comes. Your face is, you are not getting clear face. So you need complete stability, complete silence. If there is no stability, there is no silence. How can you see yourself? Who are you? When you are active, your senses are going out. When senses are attaching outside, you cannot see yourself. That who are you? And unless you know who are you, how can you enjoy the life? Without knowing yourself, you cannot enjoy. So, you have to understand that you have to experience yourself. Experience yourself. Not to make the blind faith. Blind faith is dangerous in the beginning. And what danger we have already done. We are already committed. We have already gone into that danger. And we are not even observing that danger. That in the materialistic world we are active. And in the spiritual world also we want the materialistic same activeness. We think we can only get something by doing something. How can we get without doing anything? How can we get without doing anything? So that is your mistake. You are not to do anything, to go back to your origin, because origin is stable, complete stable. Like you say the sea, See, in the corners you get the waves, but in the middle you see complete silence, stability. There is no waves in the center. You have to go back to your origin. From there all these complete waves are going. Your waves of lust, your waves of attachment, your waves of ego, your waves of greed. This your waves is to be go back to the sea again. It has to go back. If it is not going back, it will go in the dust. You must have seen the waves. When you go to some beaches, waves are coming, splashing the water sometimes goes out in the dust, and then waves are going back also. So every drop which sea brings at the corner, every drop is not going back. And when it goes back, it becomes silence. In the center of the sea, complete silence is there. Only at the corner. So this is the corner. Your body is nothing. You are come to the corner. So these all your lust, anger, greed, attachment, ego is all your games. Nothing else. It is a game. You enjoy by touching the bodies. You enjoy your lust. You enjoy your anger also. Somebody silence, you are just shouting, and you enjoy your anger also. Enjoy your greed also. Yeah, I got the car. I will get the bungalow. You enjoy your greed also. You enjoy your attachment. With your children, with your parents, with everybody. In the beginning, you are attaching to all, enjoying that attachment. Taking a child in the lap, kissing him, and many attachments. You are enjoying your ego also. When you go with the shoulder up, I am officer. Somebody is saluting you. You enjoy those moments. Somebody is giving you something, respect, you enjoy. Somebody touching your feet, you enjoy. Your ego. Because somebody is watering your ego. These are the enjoyments. These five, your senses outside in the world, when attached in the materialistic world, it is a game, and game is game. Game is not permanent. You want this game to run 24 hours. If you play 24 hours, if your child play 24 hours on your laptop or a mobile, continue, what you do? You are getting angry. You are slapping him, her. The full day you will play the game. But you see yourself. 24 hours you are playing. 24 hours you are playing. You are not living even your night without the play. These lust thoughts are going inside continuously. Your anger is continuously inside. Your attachment continues inside. Greed inside. Ego inside. Whole time you see inside these things are going. Just someone has to push the button and you'll be on. Some beautiful body comes and fall on you. Your lust switch on. Somebody come and just push you from the back. Hit you from the back. Your anger switch will be on. If somebody comes and just jump on you, come in your lap, your attachment will come immediately. Somebody comes, showers flower on you, your ego comes. Switches are there immediately. No time comes. Immediately you are going back to the same. All the 5 switches are on. This is what 24 hours game playing inside. 24 hours. So you are in the playground for 24 hours. And you say that I am not happy. I am not in relax. Is there anyone who plays 24 hours will be in relax? Even Sachin Tendulkar, Dhoni plays 24 hours in the ground. They will start weeping. They will say, we never see this bat or ball. Please forgive us. If someone makes them compulsory to keep playing continuously in the playground 24 hours, continuously for a month, for a year, they will burn the bat and ball. They will forget, we don't want to play anymore. We'll never play, never touch. Please make us out from this playground. So you are disturbed because you are continuously playing outside and the inside. Inside the rest is there. Outside the play is there. Outside you have to be active. Inside you have to be passive. And you do not know about it. You have just followed affirmations. Someone said he's the God. You just go and bow down. Flowering. Putting candles. Putting prasad. Never thought about how can we say they are the God? Why they are God? Why we say Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Guru Nanak, Ram, Paramahansa, Sai Baba, Muhammad, Mira, Sahjo, Lalla, Kabir, Farid, Socrates, Laos, they all are the gods alike. They are like me and you. They born on this earth in this era. How they are said the gods? Why 80% of the world are worshipping them, bowing them? Why no one is worshipping you? Nobody is touching your feet. Why whole world is touching their feet? Standing in the queue for hours together. Even no one in the world had any relationship with them. Even your relations are not touching your feet. But the whole world going to touch their feet. Let it be PM or the CM or the PN. Let it be any richest or the poor. Let it be any big personality or the smallest. All are touching their feet. Going down. Why? Why? They have not achieved anything of the outside world. See their history in the internet. Google. Check it. They have not achieved anything of the outer world. And they have done nothing for the inside world. They could not do anything of the outer world. So they could not do anything for the inside world also. Those who are slow in the outside world will get early in the inner world. That's why Jesus said, the rich man cannot reach to my Father kingdom. The rich man cannot reach to my Father kingdom. If at all he comes, he will be standing at the last. He said further, even a camel can go through the hole of a needle, but the rich people cannot enter in my Father kingdom, my God kingdom. Why? He said the rich wants to be more rich. Who is rich? In the spiritual language, outside you say who has the money. He is the rich. No. In spiritual language, he said one who is having no desire is the rich. One who is having no desire is the rich. And one who is having desire is the poor. But he commented on the materialistic rich people, but actually the meaning of the rich is, in the spiritual language, those who are having no desire are the rich. So, these people were not even active in the outside world. So, they were very easily went into that world where there was no activeness. Because the godly world you can only get with the undoing. What you had done outside, you had to undo. What you achieved outside, you had to get to the zero. That is the problem. When you were born, you were nothing. When you were born, you were nothing. You were zero. You were neither an officer nor a peon. You were neither rich nor poor. You, don't say my parents were rich. You were born with the empty hand, naked body, even not clothes on your body. Clothes are also given in the outer world. So, when the clothes were put on your body, that was the first materialistic thing given to you. First cloth on your body was the entry in the materialistic kingdom for playing the game. Now game starts. Now mother and father will start. My son, my son, my son, my daughter, my daughter, my daughter. That's the world of materialistic. Now game starts from the day you born on this earth. Immediately they put the cloth on you. The putting cloth is the materialistic thing. The moment cloth is put on you, it means someone is thinking he is the naked. She is naked. One who was having mind over there says he is naked. She is naked. That's why you will never find anyone moving on the road without the clothes. Because this is a materialistic thing. But in the spiritual world, there is one. You see all those spiritual people, hardly anyone can put the coat pen tie. If you say them to put coat pen tie, it will be like hanging them on the cross. So anyone who is born with the empty hand, with the naked body, has to realize the same after the game is over, that I am nothing, and he will be back to his origin, the God home, the sixth sense house, where there is only peace, there is only bliss. Bliss word came from the spiritual world. Bliss means everything is same. There is no profit or loss, no promotion, demotion, no officer, no PM, PN, no respect, no disrespect, no birth, no death. He is beyond all. Everything gets equalized. That is the sixth sense, the God home sense. So you had to go back to the same state where you were born. You are not having anything in you. Don't say my parents were having. Your parents had their way, their journey. The moment you came in this world, your parents, your father, your husband, wife, children and all, this is given to play the game. That this is your team. This is your team. And there are billions of teams. Now whichever team you want to play, go and play. It is not necessary that in every match all the world teams are playing. They say, no, leave Bangladesh, leave Pakistan this time. We are not taking in this. This is up to you. So when you say, I have the relationships, my uncle, my aunt, they all are the teams you had selected. These all are the selections by you to play the game. When you go to the marriages, to the death ceremonies and all, they all are coming. This is all your teams. You want to play with them. And they are the teams in the world which are not playing. So nothing else. So in the playground you entered with the first cloth, and when you go out from this world, you see it is also made by one to give you the message, when you die, nothing going with you. Nothing going with you. Even the clothes are removed. Clothes are removed. You are given the bath. Given the bath from outside. But inside bath you have to take. Outside bath is of no use. Inside bath is important. Outside you can make anything. But inside, how you can make? Inside is your journey. Whether you reach the sixth sense of undoing, you reach to that passive point. Because throughout the life, you had been doing right from the birth. But now you have to undo. Because when you took birth, before that, on that point, when you came out of your mother womb, what you were doing? What you were doing? Even your breath you were not taking. That also was taken by the mother. You are completely connected with the breath of the mother. You are taking every food, everything from your mother. Nothing was yours. So everything was undoing, not by you. You have to reach to the same point of undoing. And if you want to be active in the way, going back to the God home, then it is your all waste of time. It is just the waste of time. The one who has reached to that point will never tell you to do anything. One who has not reached to that point will tell you to do something. Because the point where you have to reach is completely undoing. If you are an officer, kill your officership. You go back when you are not officer. You go back if you are doctor when you are not doctor. If you are the son, you go back when you are not the son. Your husband, go back when you are not the husband. Go up to the last point where you are not. When you were in the mother womb, you think that you are not. And you came out, that time also you are zero. Not knowing anything about the materialistic world. This is the materialistic world game Because no one can play the game without any coach, without any teaching. So all the teachers, the mother, the father, the family members, the relationships, the society, the country, the world has taught you many things to play the game in this world. Sachin Tendulkar could not play the game if he was not having the coach. So these all the coaches has taught you materialistic how to play in this world. Whatever, wherever you are somewhere in the rich position, you are Tata, Mani, Birla or PM, everything was taught to you in this playground. You had been given the role to play the game. Someone playing the game as a Prime Minister, as a CM. Someone is playing as a cricketer, someone is playing as a footballer, someone is playing as a star, someone is playing as a defense officer, someone is playing at something. But at last, when at birth, he was not playing. When at death, he will not be playing. So the game is between the birth and the death. But the main thing, you have come here with your previous predestined, the last birth, your mistakes, to get attached to this playground, that you want to play more. Everyone wants something extra in this world. Something extra he wants in this world. A PN wants to become clerk wants to become officer. A Sipahi wants to become second lieutenant want to become general. A small businessman wants to bigger businessman. Some councillor wants to become MLA wants to become MP wants to become minister wants to become prime minister. Likewise, your desires are never ending. So at the death, means the closing scene, if you have any desire of this world, you die in that desire, you are coming back to the playground again. If your game is over, you don't want to play any game on this earth, in this playground, you say, I am tired now. I want retirement. Retirement from this world, forever. When you want the retirement from this world, go back to your home, then you are not coming back to this world. So retirement means what? Actively or passively? In retirement means what? In the world we say, retired from the job, not doing anything, not going to the office anymore. So likewise, this world, you have to retire one life, either in this birth, or next birth, or after 100 births, or after 1,000 births. So the coaching, as the world taught you, for playing in this materialistic world, to play in this playground, role as a father, as a mother, as a son, as a daughter, as a husband, as a wife, as an officer, as a doctor, as a politician, as a star. Likewise, there is a guide requires to tell you how to go back to the origin from where you started your journey. After retiring, how to take the ticket, entry ticket for your garden. So in that, when you want to get retired from this world, in retired, what you want to do? If you tell to the old person of 75 years, 8 years to run in the Olympics, will he run? What will he do? Retirement means retired. So the one who wants to go out of this playground has to retire himself from this playground. And that what is the retirement? Retirement is nothing. Just outside whatever is going on, play outside, but inside don't play. Going back to the origin, going back to your God home, nothing else. Only your 5 outside your players, your 5 players in the team, which you say the lust, your anger, greed, attachment and the ego. The 5 players with you outside your team should not think of playing more now, if you want to get retired. But how is it possible? When you start your journey going back to your God home, to the origin point, to that one point where is the bliss, there is no two. The moment you start thinking of that, the moment you get hunger of that, the moment you get thirst of that, automatically, as in the balance scale, if something is put on the one side, other side up. Likewise, the moment you think of going back to your origin, to the place from where you started your journey, Same as born. Born is the symbolic. But that place, there is no birth or the death. God never dies. God never takes birth. He is beyond the birth and the death. Because He is the father of birth and death. He is the father of this game. He is the originator. He is the creator. So, to go back to your God home, you have to make everything undoing of this world. How undoing will be done? You should only love. You should only have thirst, hunger for the God home. You should only have complete desire for the God home. That's all. Nothing else required. Nothing doing. Nothing doing. Because God root is nothing but the love. Love is the way for God. No other thing. Only love makes you to reach to the God home. Nothing else in the world. Love is only the bridge will take you to the God home. And love is completely passively. Your love in the materialistic world is also actively. You want something. Your love is also for sometimes something momentary. Very few moments you fall in love with someone, and after that there also your desires come, you want to do something. So when doing comes in love, that is not love. That is attachment again. Your love is followed by your attachment because your love is followed by the doing. Your love is not undoing. Undoing is the love. There is a doing in love means attachment. And every love which have the doing will die one day. That's why in this world, in this materialistic world, in the Maya world, nobody loves nobody. Nobody loves nobody. No parent loves their children. No children love their parents. No husband loves their wife. No wife loves her husband. Nobody in the world loves anybody. That's why Jesus said in Bible, I have come to separate all these relationships. When He said to separate all these relationships, not the outside world. He said, I will make separation. It is from the inside. That inside there is no two. So you have to go back. This is all the game, and game is all planned with the all predestined, your desires and the karmas, and you should go back. And going back, making your this actively doing world to the undoing. Love is only the bridge. Because love is without doing. In the outside world, love is with the doing. Love follows the doing. Sometimes you fall in love with someone. At that time, you are not thinking of doing. No lust comes. No attachment comes. When you fall, suppose any one of you who had gone in love with someone, anyone, in your lifetime, you know those moments. The first time when you went in love, there was no attachment. There was no lust. There was no greed. Nothing. Completely zero. Like sixth sense came. Sixth sense came, overcrossing five senses, and that is a love. Just seeing. That's it. And you are mad. And you are dissolving yourself. You are waiting. You are in silence. The moment you go further in the love with the other one, whoever is there, slowly your doing starts. Doings, now you want to fulfill your lust. Now you have the attachment that no other one should talk with her or him. Then the greed comes. Then the ego comes. I have my friend, my boyfriend, my girlfriend. So these doings and the attachments makes your love the poison love. So that becomes a poisonous love. So poisonous love will make the difference, and you will see the maximum love marriages are more disturbed after the duration as in arranged marriage. Because arranged marriage is nothing, no love, it is like binding. So this is the game in the outer world, no doubt about, because outside world goes with the two. If there is a love, there will be hate. There is attachment, there is a detachment. But in the spiritual world, When you want to go back to the spiritual world, to the God home, to the peace, to the bliss, because everyone wants the bliss. We all are running here and there for money, for post, everything is wild. We want the bliss, happiness, always. No one in the world will say that, no, I don't want happiness. I want to be sad always. Everyone wants the happiness always. So, going back to the sixth sense, to the God home, to the third eye, to the 10th door, that bliss point, you have to undo all that what you have done. If an infant of 3 years or before, if you can recollect in your mind your child, or if you see any child below 3 years, how he is enjoying or she is enjoying, not bothered about anything. Let father business is going down in lockdown or anything goes wrong. And when he or she born, mother died, is any problem with him or her? Nothing. No problem. Let anybody abuse him, the infant of 1 year, 2 year, anybody appreciates him or her, any problem? So that is the state where nothing was attached, nothing was doing. So you have to go back to the same state. So you have created everything with your doing. Today you are husband, your wife, your father, your mother, everything you have done. You have done. So with the doing, you have made the attachments. That's why you say, my son, my daughter, my husband, my. I am officer, I am doctor, I am engineer, I am prime minister. I have done so much of work. I have done so much study, so much competition. I have fought. I, then my house, my garden, my post. But all will fall down with the death. Death will snatch everything from you. You will be beggar again. But if before the death, you give everything, you become undoer. Just whatever you got with the doing, how undoing, you just forget you are doctor or engineer or officer or PM or CM. This is the game outside. So before the death, if you die from inside, means you become zero, you become nothing. Then I am nothing. This is all the game created by the Creator. He is playing, not me. And you just become the observer inside. It's all the game going on. And how you become an observer inside? When you have someone inside. And how will you have someone inside? If you have loved anybody in your life. When you are in love with someone, you see the moments, those days. Even on the road, someone is nearby, any friend or relative is going. If he says hello, you are not even watching, you are not even hearing. You are so much deeply inside. So love makes you completely undoer. Love is only the state on this earth to tell you about, to reach to the God home. If you are loved in your life, those moments of undoing to come. And love is without any doing. Love comes natural. So, because Jesus said love is God, everybody says love, 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 love. Love the God. And you'll get the God. So love is the starting point. In the love there are two. There is a two. That says I love you. But when I lost in you, completely dissolved, the love saturation point, what we say, the bhakti, the devoted, completely dissolved in one is bhakti. I goes into you. Then the I also becomes love. And love can only love the all. Love can only love all. If you are not love, you will only make differentiate. And to get love yourself, you have to be dissolved in one. Unless I dissolve in you, how can you be the love? That's why in the spiritual world, the godly world, all these Buddha, Mahavira, Jesus, Guru Nanak, Ram, Paramahansa, Sai, Meera, Sahajo, Lalla, Kabir, Farid, Laoshe, Socrates, Ibrahim, all these people said love. They all were love. They all were love. That's why they could love the whole world. That's why they could love all that time. When there is love, there is no attachment or the detachment. There is no profit or the loss. There is no respect or the disrespect. There is no birth or the death. So these are the qualities which you can see by sitting with those who were alive like you and me, and those could sit near to them, could see them as in the dying state. So they were deeply going into the love. They could see that they are not in lust, they are not in attachment, they are not in greed, they are not in ego, they are not in anywhere in this five all playing. They are nowhere in these five players. They are completely stable inside. They are in the outside world. They are in this playground. But with the players, they are not playing it. They are inside stable. They are sitting with the players of lust. They are sitting with the players of anger. They are sitting with the player of greed. They are sitting with the players of ego. They are sitting with the players of attachment. But inside, they are beyond all these five. On the sixth sense, they are sitting with those five, giving them the smell, taking them away from there to their sixth sense. Sitting with those five senses, involving with them, just to take them to the sixth sense, to show that what actually the life is. And while going from that five to the one, that sixth sense, the way only is the love. Love only is the way out. So when you are in love with one, then you are going wherever he is saying. That is what we say, the surrendership, to come under the command of the spiritual master. And that only comes when you are in love. Otherwise, how can you follow anyone? You are not following your parents, you are not following your brother or the sister or the husband or the wife. But how can you follow the one who is not your relative, who is not your uncle or aunt? But how can you follow one who is not yours? He is not that in the world we love someone if we have some desire from the one. You don't have any desire from the one, but still you are getting completely attracted toward the one. Why? Because he is love, she is love, pure love. Pure love means no lust, no attachment, no ego, no greed, nothing. So you are getting attracted toward the sixth. The sixth is inside the body, not outside the body. Outside body will you see the same. So that's why the outside body of the spiritual master is said as the door to enter in. When you enter in, then you will see going deep into the sea. So outside, if the one is all in your play, in the waves, to show you as I am you, like you, but the inside sixth sense is attracting. The word what we are using, the hypnotism. But that hypnotism is also of two types. One is negative, the black, which one gets it with the black magic powers and misuses it. And there is a second, the positive hypnotism, that is love. Love is nothing but the hypnotism. When you are in love, seeing someone, you just see when you are in love with anyone. By just one sight, you are attracted, forgotten everything. So love is nothing but the hypnotism. The more you come in love, you are hypnotized. Love makes natural hypnotism. And in love, when you go in the outer world, you get doing attachment, that hypnotism goes off. It becomes like a complete dissolved. You come same to the same point. Same point of that all fighting going on, everything in the world going into the two. The love is gone now. The hypnotism is gone now. But in the spiritual world, in the godly world, when you are in love to the sixth sense, the spiritual master, you will keep on going, and he will take you to the point where you are no more. You are no more. You are dissolved in one. You have become one. That's what then we say, the two bodies and one the soul. That is actually for the spiritual person. In the world, nobody becomes two bodies and one the soul. Always there remains the two bodies. For the moment they are the soul, and after that they are two bodies only. They are quarreling, fighting, but there is no fight in the spiritual route when you go back to the God home, to the sixth sense person. So in that, because you have just take everything as granted, affirmative. Yes, they have said, okay, sir. No, you should doubt. You have not doubted. That's why you could not know that you could be Buddha, you could be Mahavira, you could be like them. But you just made blind faith, bow down, just took the prasad, put garland, standing in the queue and gone back to the home. Just begging and going back. You never thought about that they themselves were beggar. From the beggars you are asking the monetary world. Sai Baba, Buddha, Mahavira were begging. And from these beggars, people are standing in the long queues to beg that give me money, get my son married, get my business done, get me posted, get me somewhere promotion, get me the PM post, CM post. All are beggars. Beggars are begging from the beggar. Those who are not having the food to eat even here. See the fun. You can only beg from them, the sixth sense. And when you beg from them, when you have the thirst or hunger for that love, pure love, then only you get the one in your lifetime. They will put across the one, because you cannot understand that sound, the voice of the body which is not alive. You cannot understand from those idols, from the photographs of the godly people, because you can only understand the words. Words can only come from the live body. So then when you are hungry, thirsty and begging from them to be like them, to be under them, to go back to the garden, then only you come across the one who will take you to the same point where all these gods, live gods are there. And the moment you start your journey back to your nil, where you were zero, nothing at the time of birth, naked, nothing in hand, you will see while returning itself, you will feel the bliss moments. Undoing. Love is undoing. You are just to love. Love the God. And anything you want to do, that is again the materialistic Mayavi world. So all doings are Mayavi world. You go for anything, someone saying do meditation, do that, do this. It is just to make your time pass. And you are happy. In 1 hour, you give money because you want that something to be given. So you are buying. If you are giving money and getting something, you are buying something. And buying is the business. Where there is no buying and selling, can only be the love. If there is no buying or selling, it's the love. Love is beyond the buying or selling. Love has no desire. Love is beyond the desires. Love is only love. So, doing anything will take you to the Mayavi world. Yeah, there you will feel proud. I make meditation for 2 hours. I make puja for 1 hour. I go to temple every day. Then all these more egos of the spiritual world you will have. But that is only just you got the dot. What you say, the good karmas you say, you will get something more. If today you are somewhere clerk, you will become officer in your next birth. Your desires will be fulfilled. Whatever you are saying, you are doing the good karma. But good karma will also bring you to the birth again, to this playground. Then staying in playground, your officer, your governor, your PM, CM, 24 hours playing, it will make you tired. You will be always feared. And love is not the fear. You will always hate someone, and love is not the hate. You will always divide something, love is not the division. So that's why, as on the birth you have to be the same. Whatever you achieved in your life, you have to forget that you have achieved. It is one who was inside, made you to do something, and everything belongs to him. So give all to him. Don't become thief. Everything belongs to him. Give to him. Come back to your same state from inside. You are nothing. You are zero. You are nil. And you cannot get it by doing. By doing you will come, I am nothing, I am nothing, I am nothing. You will just utter the words. Or you made some part, puja, to become nothing. No. This will again create one more I in you. I am doing part, I am doing puja, I am doing donation. These all will make more add-on in your lifetime, which will make again sad to you. And dying in the sad mode will again take you to this death world again. So it is better to understand that where I have to go and how I have to go. you cannot understand it. Because understanding is again the world. You have to go into. If I say you Ganga is having very cold water, you say I don't understand in the sunlight in the May, June, how water can be cold. Or you go and just dive inside and check that water is cold or not. If I say this water is sweet water, you see this water, how can it be sweet? You just put the water from the tap and you say there is a sweet water. How can be the sweet water from the tap? And you just taste it. You taste it. So unless you taste the things, you cannot experience. These all are the experience. Don't make affirmations. I am making affirmation. People are saying this thing, hypnotism. No. You have to make doubt on everything. As you have made the doubt, I don't understand. You will not understand unless you dive into it. This one is nothing. My life inside. My experiences inside. My bliss inside. Like you say, when someone doctor, you go to the doctor, you say, my stomach is so much painful, doctor, so much painful. He gives you a tablet. You will say, only this small tablet will make me alright. Great fun. But the moment you take the tablet inside, you have someone. So this Vaani is the creation by the Creator. It is not the lecture of the materialistic man. I am not the speaker. I am the listener. The one who is speaking will go inside you through the ears, will burn your all the 5 thieves inside, and you can keep starting freshing yourself. You will see yourself fresh one day. Nothing. So Vaani is nothing to make you nothing. So what you will do while listening to the Vaani? What you will do? Dance? What I should say to tell you? Should I take some money and say do this drama? Sit in the silence, close your eyes, then thoughts will come, I have to go to the duty, and can you make worship for 2 minutes in the closed eyes? Your mind is never stopping. And unless your mind stops for the materialistic world, how can you sit with the closed eyes? Closing eyes can only be when you have no mind. And when you have no mind, your eyes are open or closed is all the same. You will be meditation, not doing anything. Doing is not the godly meditation. Undoing is the meditation. So the main point is to kill your mind. And mind killing is what you are attached to your mind. Mind was to work outside. But outside that all you have brought inside. It is like you have brought your all that car and everything in your drawing room. And how you will be relaxed. So you had to just go into it. Once I told, because you know that in the whole world there is something doing is going on. I said there are only 700 people in the world you will find. Those will teach you undoing. Undoing. Doing, if someone is saying, just to put something in front of you to make you undo. But if there is a business going on, you should be away. Away. Undoing is only the way to reach to the God, because love is only the way to the God, and love is undoing, not the doing. But because your life is completely addicted, conditioned to doing, you know nothing can be achieved without the doing. You can never achieve the bliss movement, can never achieve the godly movement with the doing, because God cannot be achieved by doing. God is nothing but the bliss. Bliss is nothing but beyond the two. So just dive into it, make a trial on it, listen to it for at least 30, and whatever questions comes to your mind, just write it. Any doubt comes, just ask without any that what I will think about. You can call, you can again put the question for Vaani, let other also hear. So you should just keep on deep into the Vaanis. Vaanis are nothing, you can say the inside life. Life is nothing but the God. God is nothing. The one who has created you and me. So God is going inside working on you. He had done much and more in the outer world. What you can do for the God? If you can do for the God, do undoing. Undoing is only the doing for the God. And it is difficult because doing brings your ego. and you are always happy with your ego. But that will not work here. In one birth, you have to be undoing. Undoing is the work here. So Vaani is nothing, just listen. While in car driving, at home, anytime, no just like sitting, anytime when you're sleeping, lying, anytime, leave. Here 1, 2, 10, that will only make. It is not that I am telling believe someone. Don't make any affirmations. Don't make blind faith. Your experience will tell what you are getting. Just go deep into it. Don't think the world what was saying. Once you have come to me, you have read me, you have heard me, just go through it. And then you will see the results. Your results, your experiences will tell. I am not to tell, believe me. Don't believe me. That belief will again become unbelief. Just believe only one thing. Just go through the Vaani, at least 30 lectures. Go deep into it. And whatever question comes, just write it. Any doubt comes, ask. Then you will see what you are getting. And then it is in your hand. Go more deep. Do undoing or not doing. Whole world is doing. I am teaching you undoing. So how to do undoing? That only is the only Vaani. Only listening. You have done much and more. Now I will do inside. When I say I, my boss, my father will go inside and do the things for you. And thus you sit quietly and see the fun. See the reactions. How the things will come up. How bliss will come up. How it will go beyond the two. How life will be changing. You yourself will tell. Continue listening the Vaani and see the result. Life will be success, bliss, back to the home. And that is what the purpose of this human being. Otherwise, fail. Whatever in the world you get, but you are not got back to your home, you will fail again. So it is better to get into, try, and then if error, we can see. You can clear your all the doubts. You can go ahead. Because if it is the truth, you are going to achieve the target. If I am saying, I am saying with the experiences. I am not saying with the books. I am saying with the experiences. And my experience, how can not be your experience? You may not have taken the right tablet. If doctor has given you some tablets to take in the morning, in the night, once in a week, you have taken once in a week tablet daily and everyday tablet in a week, how results will come? So there must be something wrong. So clear your doubt before going. Otherwise, you will be at somewhere, lost the game, lost the life. Because once in lifetime, once in one human lifetime, you get this chance. So avail this chance, go into it. If not got, then talk to me and go as your life is going. Wherever doing is required, you can do. But here, no doing. Here is only undoing is the doing. Not to do anything. Just listen the Vaani. Any tension, any kit here of personal, official, tell to me. I will just clean it up. And you will be feeling happy all the time. That's all. Nothing else to do. And the thirdly, whenever we go for the spiritual picnic, you come for the picnic whenever you're done. And you will see that you are approaching to the one from where you come. Your experiences will tell. And that will be the success of your life, human being.